Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to old times. It's bright and early in the morning. Well, it's early, it's not so bright this morning. I've got a pile of eggs in here and I'm just going to pick up. My question that I asked you last week was, I have just about gathered up 100 gold coins. And even though we have experienced a bit of a bug where we keep picking up the same coins over and over, we are still, so look here, now I have 98 gold coins, and what I asked you was, do you want me to toss the 100 gold coins when I've accumulated them, even though we are on this repeating bug? Do you want me to chuck them into the well? There is 100, unfortunately, despite their shiny nature, they're completely worthless. Time to chuck them in a hole. So yeah, I asked you if you thought that I should do it, or if I shouldn't do it, if you thought it would be game-breaking or what have you, and almost everyone said, leave them in the well. Get the reward. It could be nice. So there we go. For a moment you feel the mysterious well probing your mind, and then a wishful thought emerges and becomes reality. Your silo at the farm has just been filled to the brim. Now, if you don't believe in magic, I actually had a suggestion. I've had several suggestions as to where I could have gotten all of this stuff from. So let's just take a quick look. Okay, we've now gained 200,000 of everything. Wood chips, sugar beet, potatoes, corn, canola, barley and wheat. Right, those four are in the grain storage area. And then we have potatoes and sugar beet just over there in that barn, but I'm not actually sure where the wood chips are stored. So now we have 101 gold coins. So we've got sugar beet here, and we've got a pile of potatoes here. So those, the only way that we can load them is with a loader, or if we get a conveyor. Now there is a trailed conveyor that I think would be just fine for the job, and conveyors were actually used a lot more pre-80s than they are now, so I don't think that is going to be in any way game-breaking or out of order. But I'm not sure where the wood chips are. I think they're down on the island somewhere, so we'll have to try and find them. But anyway, a special mention, because I had several suggestions as to why we would have suddenly got all this money, and, well, not all this money, all these crops that we're going to get money from. We have not long ago bought sheep, and our first wool pallet is now at 92%, you can see there. So SB Farmer, who has been a subscriber of mine for quite some time now and regularly leaves comments, so thank you very much for that, he said, why don't we have it that our new sheep have just won Best in Show, and these crops are the reward. So thank you very much, SB Farmer. Those 200,000 litres, 200 tonnes of each of those items, they are a reward for our new sheep getting Best in Show, which I think is absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, on with the show. This week's question, that one, and here. Now, I spent a long time looking through a lot of mods in order to find this, okay? A lot of mods. So we have a Bizon here, the Bizon, I think that's how it's pronounced, Gigant Z083 combine. This is a magnificent little combine. That one costs $79,000. This should be saying euros, shouldn't it? Yeah, so I apologise for that. I've been over on the other map, my new map. So, yeah, apologies for that one. But anyway, we've got the Bizon there with these two headers here. It's got this 6-metre header and it's got this 6-metre corn header. So we've got two headers that we can use with it, and it's got the header trailer as well. Then we have the Rostselmash, and it's actually done in the Russian style. The sounds on it are kind of similar to the Don, that one over there, the Don 680 that we were using on Melbury Estate. So it's done in a similar fashion. It does feel like a very old combine. So we've got the Don 1500A here. This is a magnificent combine again. It's got two separate headers that we can choose from, plus a corn header. It doesn't actually give the dimensions of the headers, but one of them, this one here, is I think round about 6 metres. Oh yeah, it says that. I'm assuming that the Juice 6 is the 6 metres. And this one here is 9 metres, quite a bit wider. They are both wonderful combines. They are absolutely fantastic mods. The attention to detail on them both is magnificent. I can't fault these combines. They're brilliant. I spent a long time looking through old combines in order to try and pick these out for you. So you tell me which one you want me to buy. Do you want me to get this Bizon Gigant, or do you want me to get the Don 1500? It's your vote, it's your game. Head down below into the comment section, let me know what you think, let me know what you want me to get. Now, I said that I was going to hire a International Harvester tractor this morning and a plough, and we were going to start doing some ploughing while we're doing some sugar beet harvesting. Now, because we've sort of gone overnight, we have actually used up some money. We don't have anything that regularly provides us money in the middle of the night at the moment because we don't have any tractors. So, definitely don't want that one. Not for this map. Where are we? We've got the Curavets there. That is a wonderful tractor, that one was. So, yeah, the International Harvester, right? That's 1,600. Or we can have this one for 2,000. This one's got the front weight. And I know it's an extra 600 quid. 600 euros, I should say. See, it's on euros now. On this bit. Anyway. Decisions. I think we will get this one. So that we can put a front weight on it as well. Just in case we want one. So we get that one, and then we're going to want ploughs, and I'm going to stick with a 3-furrow plough, and I know that I said I might get the 4-furrow, but I'm not sure that a 4-furrow is going to sort of fit with this map, so I won't get it yet. Self-made front weight, we might go for that one. That's 650 kilos. That one's a ton, that one's 1,600. It's a little bit of a small weight. I think that'll be alright. It's actually smaller than the smallest sewer weight. That's 7. Yeah, so we'll try this one. I'm not sure if it's going to be the best weight for us. Now, where's the plough? Have I gone way past them? I have, haven't I? Mowers, slurry tanks. Ploughs. That's the one I'm looking for. Right. And yeah, see, the ones that aren't reversible, it seems to have trouble doing those when you're using the hired help to do them for you. So we can't really use those. Right, it's the Opal 9 or this 4-furrow one here. And I'm not sure that that one really fits with the map. I don't know if this is too big to sort of go with this map. So for now, I'll go with the 3-furrow. And if you guys really want me to start using the 4-furrow, then please let me know and I will see what I can do. But while we are just waiting for those. Which way do I want to go? This way, don't I? We're going to have to hire the Volvo BM again. Unless we've got enough money. We could always sell a little bit extra. And we could buy that one. Because we're going to use it a lot anyway. So, if we was to purchase that one, that would then be a permanent addition to our fleet that we could use for all sorts. I have got the sugar beet here. We've done a fair bit more since I last seen you. And I've taken several more trips. And let me just leap into this one a minute, and I'll start this one up. We'll get this one chugging up and down the field again. Then I'll go and tip the trailer full, and then we could start on our ploughing. So just start that up. I'll leap out here. He can carry on. And I will tell you something else, something that I have learned. Taking a shortcut through there is not a good idea. Okay? There's a, I was going at a reasonable speed by the time I got to that point, and let me just tell you, there's a bit of a ditch there, and the trailer's all sort of folded around the tractor, and I do not like having to reset machinery. I just don't like having to do it. I had to get another tractor, and I had to keep pushing the trailers and nudging them round and trying to get out with this one. It took me a good long while, probably 20 to 30 minutes to eventually get this tractor out of the ditch, but I did it. I did do it, and trust me, I'm not going to be driving back down in there again. So we'll stick to the roads. But that was an interesting experience, to say the least. Let's just come down here and tip this one. So we've got enough. We've had plenty to get that tractor hired. Why did I just switch it? I pressed the wrong button. I do that frequently. Right, let's try tipping it out instead. Now that we've got all this money. All these crops ready to sell, I'm not sure that we're going to need to hire the picker anytime soon, because I was thinking of hiring it and getting a whole load of trees cut down and then taking them down to the mill. I still might do that, but what I might do is I might hire that one sort of between episodes, cut a whole load of trees, and then, do you remember the Flegel Timber Runner? Well, you probably do, because I've only just used that in Melbury Estate, the one with the auto-load script. I've got the perfect lorry for pulling something like that around. I found a couple of lorries. They are from slap bang in the middle of the 60s. They are absolutely perfect for the job. And even the Tatra Phoenix that new lorry that we've got with the, I think it was with the gold edition, sort of turned up. That one is there. That one is very, very similar to lorries that you would have gotten in the 70s. I mean, yes, the steering on the rear of the wheels, the rear wheel steering, even this one, to be honest, these aren't that far out what you'd have had in the 70s. They haven't changed a great deal. Those are definite possibilities. But then I've also got this one here now, which is a 4x4 tipper, which is even closer because it doesn't have the rear wheel steering or anything like that. That is pretty much a lorry from the 70s, that is. And I got a trailer to go with that one. That is going to be a magnificent little couple for doing the tipping. But I've also bought some more. There's some extra stuff that I've got. I'm not going to show you that yet, actually. That's going to be a little bit of a surprise. So you've seen Sugar Beet. I will empty this one out and get it going, and we can go and have a look at our new plough and tractor. And here is our new International 1255 tractor with front linkage. I'm just going to bring the help up so that we can see if there's anything extras on this one from around the outside. No, there doesn't seem to be anything here. He's got nice... the model is well made. The textures aren't bright and shiny. That's something that really bugs me sometimes about mods, is when they don't have when the texturing isn't done very well and you've just got flat sheets of colour. Now, I'm not saying that I can make mods, okay? I cannot make mods, so anyone that can make a mod is already better than I am. But considering how many I use, I feel that I'm in a position to judge which ones are better than others. That's all I'm going to say on it. Now, something that is really cool, is a wonderful little feature of this one, is if I press the left control button and Y, like that, that brings up this screen. Okay, so we can go up through here, FR, nope, I'm going the wrong way. I've forgotten how to spell. FRI, and we can choose where it comes from. There's only so many. Bremen. The Musicians of Bremen was one of my favourite childhood stories, so we will go for the Bremen there. F-R-I-T. Oops. There, Frithgar. Right. Frithgar on a number plate. Now, if I press OK on that, look at that above the wheel right there. How awesome is that? This tractor, I don't care about the rest of it, okay? I have got a personalised number plate that says Frithgar. How awesome is that? That is brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it. Right, okay. Let's start this thing up. Oh, that has just made my day. Sounds. Okay. And then we got lean forward. So left alt and then... Right, watch him in the cab. Left alt. What are we doing? Oh, I know. Hang on. No, you got to be in the cab. Right. Now, you can lean forward. You can lean back. So, I can lean forward to check for traffic if I want to. By leaning forward. I can lean to the right. I can lean to the left. How cool is that? Okay, I can't really think of a huge amount of reasons to use that, but... And we also have an IC, so we got a door that opens. There we go, and a window over here. Well, I'll leave that window open, and I'm also going to open the back window, because these older tractors didn't have air conditioning, so I was used to drive around when I was in the older tractors with the windows open, and the back door open, back window. I would leave the doors shut. Sometimes I'd open the door, but you'd have to have a thing where you could like lock it in place. Now, how do I use the front linkage? The one thing I don't like about these tractors is the turning circle is very, very poor. Right, as far as any of the tractors go, this has got one of the worst turning circles, and the wheels slide ever so slightly when you're turning as well. I've gone the wrong way, I think. Unless, no, I think the weight is actually flopped over. It's not very good. Right, so how do we use the front weight? Let me just hop out a minute. Have I got a... Yeah, the weight has actually tipped over there. It's not very good. I'm wondering if we're going to have to just leave that weight where it is and get another one. I'm going to have to go back this side and hopefully it'll get me close enough that I can join up with it. See what I mean about this turning circle? And that is a slight issue when you come to doing the ploughing, because if you set the hired help going, it needs a much bigger distance in order to turn. So we start sort of brushing into the hedge a bit, which is a little bit frustrating, but we'll work through that. Now, I can't actually attach anything here. So how do I unlock the front linkage? There's got to be a way to do that. Maybe I've got to press the spacebar to do it. No, there's nothing there. It might just be that because it's tipped over, it's not going to work. Let me try getting a second weight. Let me just very quickly try hiring one. What we'll have to do, I think, is tippers. It's back this way, isn't it? No, where are the weights? Oh, they're up the other way, aren't they? I'll get a... If I just get a standard one, that's not going to tip over, is it? I'll get a small one. Let's rent that one. There, back. Right, that one is now lined up there. So it might just be that we can't use that weight because he's flopped forwards on the ground. Because when they turn up in the map, they do appear slightly above the ground and then they drop down. So let's try that there. There's got to be a way to unfold this front linkage. We must... Oh, no, we don't need to. There. So that does work. You've got to get out and... Obviously, you've got to pick it up. So I can raise and lower that. Lift that one up. So let's see if I can nudge this weight around a bit. Yeah, I'll play around with that later. Not too worried about that now. I've got a weight on the front. Just pick that one up and I'll get this plough on and then we'll get over to one of the fields. I don't know which one we're going to do. I did fertiliser on field 2, the big one, and I finished sowing it. So that's all done. So now we've just got lots of ploughing and cultivation to do. I might actually just go over to next to the field with the sugar beet so that I can go between the two quite easily. I don't think there's anything extra there. Nope. Right. Let's turn that off. Lift you up. There we go. I'm glad I did get the one with the weight. I know that when I was testing this one out, I used the one without the weight, and it did seem to cope all right, but I think the weight is just sort of going to make that little tiny fraction of a difference to it all. And we're at 97% on the wool. Am I going to be able to do... I don't think I've got time for the wool today. I've not actually done very much, have I? I've emptied out a trailer, and we've had a look at a bit of other stuff. Let me get into the field, and we can start ploughing. I won't worry about that sugar beet for a minute. Let's just come out here and have a look. Yeah, just caught the track. Right, I think we'll start along this side. And if we're going to start along this side, we want to flip the plough over so that it goes to the outside edge. We'll run up through here. And you'll see what I mean, because I'm going to let the hired help just start it right from the beginning. So if I just go H there, he's going to start up through. We can watch it as it goes up through. But you'll see what I mean when we get to the other end, and you'll see the distance that he's got to use to turn, which isn't that good. It's a shame that you can't plough those weeds in. That would be really cool if you could do that. Ooh, why are you stopping? Huh. I see. Right, so there's a slight dip in where the field goes just there. So let's just bring this one back over here. Yeah, see that turning circle? I might have to try and find a different track because I really don't like that this turning circle is so poor. And there's one thing that detracts from the quality of this mod. And I am all about quality. When it comes to the mods, I do like to have something that is best quality. And I've seen some absolutely fantastic mods. And the amount of work that is put into some of the mods is just an absolute credit to the community and what they have done. And I feel that bad mods being put out there kind of detracts from the work that these people put into making their mods absolutely, utterly amazing. Now look at that. That's such a huge turning circle he's using. It is a bit of a shame. Right. I'll do another couple passes up through here. What I'm going to have to do is I'm sort of turn the hired help off when I get up to this end. but he is sinking into the ground quite nicely. There we go, look at that. And I'll put him going right there, and then we can watch him just here on this little bit. That is brilliant. So my question for this week. That is brilliant. Look at him go. That is really impressive. I like that. And the number plate on the front as well. This is brilliant. If only the turning circle were a bit better on this tractor. Oh, so yeah, my question for this week. I've got 2 combine mods that I have found. The Bizon Gigant Z083 and the Don 1500A Rostselmash combine. Which one would you like me to get? Which one would you like me to start using on this map? They are both absolutely fantastic. Personally, I find it difficult to pick between the two. I've got to be honest, I really do. The Bizon trailer will actually fit both of them. I think it does. I'm sure I tested that. So it doesn't really matter. That's the only trailer we got for them both, and we will need the trailer. But that does fit them both, and it has a locking script as well. So we've got that covered. So you pick. It's your choice. It's your vote. It's your game. Bizon Gigant Z083 or the Don 1500 Rostselmash combine. Which one do you want? Head down below. Let me know what you think, and I will purchase accordingly. So, yeah. I apologise that I haven't actually done very much this episode. I sort of realised as we were driving out here that I've not done a huge amount. There you look, see this turning circle again. All we've done, we've sort of looked at the sugar beet, and we looked at the crops, and then I bought this tractor and got all excited about that. And I haven't done much else. See how far out from the field he goes in order to turn that plough. I think I need a different tractor for ploughing because unless I try auto tractor, I don't know if that one would allow me to plough the field properly. Not sure. I have had people suggest that I try it, but I've been reluctant so far. I don't like to do everything with auto programs. But anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. Next time I will... Right, let me just finish that a second. Yeah, next time we're going to be doing some more ploughing. I'll get a little bit more done between now and the next episode so that this one can work away on the headlands, and not sure what else I'm going to do yet. I'm sort of, we're at a point at the moment where we just kind of want to, we've got various different jobs to do. So I'll make up my mind between now and next episode. I really have no clue what we're going to do. I normally got a decent plan and it just sort of flows together, but at the moment we're kind of in between. We need more money, that's the main thing. We might actually have an episode of selling stuff, I think. We might do that. We might try and sell some of our root crops, because those probably the most worthless of the crops that we've gotten, and we could probably get a decent bit of money if we take the root crops down. Yeah, maybe we'll do that, because I got a nice little setup that I can use for selling the stuff. Yeah. Right, anyway, so until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.